foresty, there's trees everywhere, and it's a big castle with a dragon flying above. And there's a woman on a horse being followed by knights. She's like got a really beautiful dress on. It's glimmering and it's blue. She's very fearful.
Okay.
She's trying to like get away from the knight. She's like, you can feel her anxiety. She's very anxious.
Okay.
She's trying to get away from them. She's trying to fight. She's fighting the wrong battle.
What battle should she be fighting?
She should be on the side of the dragon.
Okay.
She is trying to work with the knights, but the knights are working against her because she is a woman. They're trying to defeat the dragon when she should be working with the dragon. She's a dragon whisperer and she has no idea.
Okay.
She needs to embrace who she is, how she connects with animals. She doesn't need to control them. She needs to understand them and she needs to work with them. She needs to embrace their good side and their bad, just as she needs to embrace her own.
Okay.
When an animal does something wrong, yelling does not work. Hitting does not work. Demeaning them does not work, just as it does not with a human. It will never work with anyone else.
Okay.
She is running to a cave. She got off the horse. She was able to semi-lose the knights. She's very fearful. She thinks the dragon is coming for her to hurt her. The dragon is coming for her for healing.
Okay.
She has the power to heal and help. But until she is willing to change her destiny, she is unable to change anyone else's.
All right.
She needs to embody who she is, not who she thinks she needs to be.
Okay.
She gets strong messages and she sees them and she feels them, but she does not listen to them.
Okay. Why doesn't she listen to her messages?
And her ego takes over. Her ego makes her think that she is not willing or ready or able or even worthy.
Okay.
She is worthy. She is very worthy. She hears her inner voice. She just stuffs it down. She's foraging right now.
Okay.
She's getting berries and things that she needs to go into the cave. She thinks she needs to hide from the dragon. She doesn't need to hide from the dragon. The dragon eventually takes her. And she doesn't understand. She keeps on resisting and fighting against the dragon. She doesn't need to fight against the dragon.
Where does the dragon take her?
To its den. The dragon needs help. The dragon needs healing. The dragon is unable to speak to her in human language that she understands.
Okay.
Instead, the dragon is trying to telepathically connect with her, but she is blocking it because she is not understanding that the dragon is there for help. The dragon is not there for her to be fearful. She is very fearful. She's very scared.
What made her fearful of the dragon?
Everything that she had heard.
Okay.
Being told that she is the target. She wanted to fight with the knights, not against the knights. But the knights just wanted to protect her. They embodied their own fear into her. And she took it on because she did not protect her energy, because she did not understand how to. She had many rubies that were there to protect her. Many rubies that were there to help her.
Rubies as in the crystal ruby?
Yes. But she turned her back on them, so they turned their back on her because they were unable to protect her because she did not let them in.
Okay.
She has many jewels that she wears, but instead of embodying their ability to heal and help her, she sees them as just things that she puts on to elevate her beauty. But that is not what they do.
Can you tell her more about this? And what she needs to do?
Needs to embody the things within her life that help her feel whole. Instead of just feeling like they're there as materialistic items. She needs to understand their worth. She needs to embody their worth. She needs to be appreciative of what she has, and she is. But she needs to see the inner beauty of all the darkness, all the things that she doesn't feel that she can accept within herself. She needs to understand that that's all there for a very big purpose.
Okay.
For her to see her authenticity, and for her to see that nothing is bad and nothing is good. We are just what we are.
Right.
She needs to stop running from who she is, and she needs to start accepting who she is. It's very hard to do, but it's very easy in the same breath.
Okay.
Every flaw that she sees as something bad, she can turn that around and see it as something good.
Mm-hmm.
As she forages for berries and as she looks for the things that she feels that will sustain her, she needs to understand that the substance that she is getting is exactly what she needs. She's not doing it because she has to. She's doing it because she wants to embody what she is placing into her body. She eats berries for nourishment, not because she has to.
Okay.
She needs to embody what she is receiving. She needs to accept what she is receiving on an energetic level, not on a materialistic level.
Mm-hmm.
She has items stashed in her cave that bring her pleasure, but it's not the correct form of pleasure. We can indulge in things to receive pleasure, but in most cases what we need to do is just accept what they are for what they are. See them as a greater thing, an energetic thing,
Mm-hmm.
an equal energy exchange. Happiness in a box, not just a box,
Okay.
not just a mirror, a portal to ourselves, not just running water, a way to cleanse. She needs to be open to receiving. When she is open to receiving, she will be open to hearing. When she is open to hearing, she will hear everything she needs to hear.
Wonderful.
For her to do so, she needs to embody who she is. Every bad part, every good part, and see it for what it is. Who she is. Not what the bad or good quality is. It's just who she is.
Okay.
She needs to not worry about how others perceive her. She needs to perceive herself for who she is. The moment she is able to embody who she is and perceive herself for all the beauty, flaws, everything, others will accept her. She needs to take control of her life and her own happiness.
Okay.
And do as she wants to, not as she has to. No one has to do anything. We just tell ourselves we do.
How come she doesn't take control of her life? What is it in this life that's stopping her?
Fear.
Mm-hmm. Fear of what in particular?
Showing people who she really is.
Mm-hmm.
Being authentic. Just as most people feel that they're being authentic and they're being themselves, it's very hard to be yourself when you're not accepting those parts of yourself that you do not accept.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't accept a part of yourself, then you are not authentic. You are very close to being authentic, but you're not fully embodying who you are. You might have a tendency to get angry, or you might have a tendency to get sad, or you might be an emotional person. Instead of pointing out that you're an emotional person, embody that. Embrace that.
Mm-hmm.
Feel those emotions, embrace those emotions, and see the world as it is through those emotions. Crying isn't a bad thing. Being stuck in an emotion isn't a bad thing if you're able to turn that emotion into a good thing and you're able to see it for what it is. An emotion that you are feeling for what reason? Why are you feeling that reason? Why? You need to, instead of blanket looking at situations, you need to embody that moment, that situation, that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
When we are sad or angry, we can't just shake our heads and go, I have no reason to be angry over this, or I'm angry and I'm just going to feel this anger. Feel it, embody it, accept it, let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't beat yourself up about the feeling. Embrace that feeling. To be whole, to be complete, is to accept for who you are, for who you are.
Wonderful.
Every bad part and all, because those bad parts aren't bad at all. Fear is just that. It's fear. There is nothing to be afraid of. There is nothing that will not... There is nothing that... Oh, she's not ready to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing to be fearful of. Just like she needed to embody the dragon, she needs to embody her inner dragon. She needs to understand that that flame inside her that is burning, that desire to be something else, is exactly that, a desire that she does not need to feel. Mm-hmm. She needs to accept herself for who she is. Okay. She needs to love herself for who she is. And just as we all do, we love ourselves to whatever degree. She needs to accept those parts of herself that she wouldn't usually like. She wouldn't usually want to accept. She needs to dive deeper. She needs to be okay with accepting that there's parts of her that she isn't accepting. She needs to journal. Automatic writing would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to write down simple answers to simple questions, and then she needs to move on. She can start by creating a small list of things that she knows are real, so she is getting an answer that she already knows is real, and then she can move on. Like, why do I feel sad about this? Why do I feel angry about this? Instead of just embodying our anger in the moment, we need to accept and understand it, just as we do every other emotion. They're not bad emotions, they're not good emotions, they're just emotions, and we're able to feel them. When we're able to feel them to our full degree, we're able to accept ourselves full levels of authenticity.
Okay.
The dragon is trying to take her, and she's trying to fight. She needs to stop fighting. She needs to stop fighting with everything around her, even when it feels like she's getting along with everything around her.
Right.
She needs to understand that it's okay to have an opinion that is different to others.
Right.
But we don't need to force our opinions on others.
Okay.
We just need to accept that they have other opinions. If they don't agree with what we agree with, if they don't see the way that we see things, that's okay. But it's okay for us to not accept them in our lives if they are not serving a purpose in our lives. That is very important. Very, very important.
Wonderful. Is there anything else that you want to show her around this past life with the knights and the dragon?
We would like you to move her to another past life where she has been captured.
Okay, we're going to move forward to the time in this life that you're viewing, to the point where she is captured. What is happening? What do you see?
She is in a cage. The dragon wasn't able to help her. She had a big group of people come in, and they were able to get her because she is the princess. She is the one that they all wanted. The knights were unable to find her. They were unable to protect her. The dragon would have helped her. The dragon would have protected her. But she cut the dragon off, thinking that the dragon was there to hurt her when the dragon was there to help her. She is in a cage. She is hanging. She is swinging. She is crying. She is so emotional. She is so fearful. And she is only worried about what is going to happen to her and if she is going to die and if her people will be okay. She needs to let it all go. She needs to understand that in every moment that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, even when you don't feel like you're supposed to be there, even when it feels like that moment is horrible, you're meant to experience something. You're meant to embody it. You're meant to be 100% in that moment, whether it be a feeling of pain, anger, sadness, whatever emotion it is. You are meant to embody it. You are meant to feel it. You are meant to experience, and then you are meant to do the one thing that we all need to learn to do: let it go.
Mm-hmm. So why is it so important that we embody these emotions? Because if we don't embody them, what happens? Can you explain this?
We lose ourselves.
Okay.
We enter a state of fear. We become more reluctant to be who we are. We close ourselves off more and more, and we let people's perceptions create who we are instead of us creating who we are.
Okay. So what happens next after she's in this cage?
The dragon comes. She is in such a deep, dark state that at this point she's okay for the dragon taking her. She just doesn't even care. She is so lost. She is so hurt. The dragon does the one thing she doesn't expect. The dragon sets her free.
Okay.
At that moment she falls to the ground. She starts crying. But she realizes the one thing that no one else realizes, that she can be free if she just chooses to be.
Okay.
Instead of fighting and trying to do what she would usually do in that moment, the dragon gently puts its hands down and she accepts the dragon's help.
And then what happens?
The dragon flies away with her. And for the first time, she connects with the dragon and she hears him telepathically. She cries with joy and she realizes that nothing else ever mattered.
Mm-hmm.
She's able to find her courage.
Okay.
She steps up and she be's courageous. And she accepts the dragon and the parts of herself that she could never see before.
Wonderful. Where does the dragon take her?
To a very high mountain So she is able to embody the world for what it is and see the world for what it is, not for what she thinks it is.
Mm-hmm.
When she used to look, she would just see people and places. Now she sees love, she sees light, she sees potential, she sees happiness. She sees what she needs to do to help those that she serves.
Okay.
She sees an opportunity to create a new world with those that are willing to follow.
Okay.
She's not fearful. She doesn't walk in ready to fight. She walks in knowing that she has the answer, and those that seek her answer will follow her. She does not need the dragon to follow her to protect her, because she has everything that she needs within herself. All of a sudden, those that would fight against her are standing there for her.
Okay.
She has a sea of people separating as she walks to take the stand to tell them all what her plan is. She has found her inner self, she has found her purity, and she is ready to stand and serve those the way that she needs to, embody who she is, and work simultaneously with everyone within that village. Not against them, not for them, but with them.
Wonderful.
She is not crowned the queen as such. She works flawlessly with everyone. There is no hierarchy, just acceptance and understanding. Everyone has a role.
Okay.
Everyone in there is to help. And her joy floods the whole area.
Beautiful. What else does she need to know about this? Is there anything else you want to tell her about this scene?
She doesn't need to be afraid of her past. She doesn't need to be afraid of her past lives or anything that she has previously experienced. She doesn't need to worry about the way others see her, even when it hurts. She needs to let that go by seeing the emotion for what it is. Why do you so badly want that person to see you a particular way? Why do you so badly want them to feel a particular way, etc., etc.? She just needs to see the emotion for what it is, embody it, and let it go.
Okay. Anything else?
We have one more life to show her.
You can move forward to a new time and space that Gail needs to see today. You are there now. What are you seeing?
It's Christmas Day, and there's a big tree. She's laughing, having fun. There's 2 other children there. They're unwrapping presents. So much joy, sharing and laughing and having fun. She's at peace. She's so happy. She in no way sees the world as fearful. She is joyous. This is a feeling she needs to continue to embody. Step into her inner child, her inner love,
Okay.
her inner happiness. The more she can accept her inner child and her inner child's experiences, the more she will become whole and she will become one. She will become authentic. It's a very, very powerful thing to laugh and have fun. It's a very powerful thing to be joyous. Embodying a childlike feeling like that is very, very, very noble.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you want to show her about this scene? Or tell her about it?
We are done.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. Now we are doing a surrogate session today for a woman named Gail. And she has a number of questions she would like answered today. Am I good to start asking her questions?
We are aware of what she needs to know. We are aware of what we can tell her and what we can share. Please go ahead.
Her first question was, she wants to know what planet is her home planet. Is she ready to know that?
She's not from one particular planet, as much as she is from multiple planets.
Okay.
She is a star child.
Okay.
And she has been embodied into different planetary alignments throughout many past lives. But ultimately, she is a star seed, star child.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to know specific planets. She is not ready yet, but she will be soon.
Mm-hmm.
We encourage her to spend more time connecting with the moon and the stars and outside. We encourage her to embody the sky and the earth and embrace nature more and more every day. We want her to acknowledge that it doesn't matter where she comes from as much as it matters who she is and how she embodies who she is. We are showing this vessel a star, a very bright star that she will see at night. She just needs to find it and she will know the star that she needs to connect with.
Mm-hmm.
We ask her to just look at it, even if it is briefly.
Mm-hmm.
It can be as brief as it needs to be, but it will help her embody who she is, and it will help her connect with who she is and who she was and who she has been. But regarding planets, we will tell her soon.
Okay.
We can either show her through dreams or we can show her in another way if she chooses. She can choose to do it through automatic writing, dreams, connecting with this vessel through you, connecting with this vessel through this vessel. There is many ways for her to connect with who she is. She needs to be ready to accept who she is. When she is ready, she will know.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm wondering if it's appropriate today to do a body scan on Gail. She has a number of body questions and issues that she'd like to know about. Is it appropriate to do a body scan?
We will do a scan as you ask questions and we give her the answers. The important part for her is to connect with the emotion that is stuck in those parts of her body that she is ready to hear about.
Okay.
Soul-speak sessions would be very good for Gail to get her down to the bottom of the problem. We will give her the base of what she is able to get today. We will give her the stepping stones to begin healing. But it's all going to come down to her letting go of fear and the emotions that are stuck in her body and being willing and ready to. There is some that we will not unlock because it will create cans of worms that she's not ready to deal with yet.
Okay.
And that's okay. She needs to understand that she needs to be okay with where she's at. We will help her with her body. We will help her at night. But she needs to be open to our energy, open to us helping her, and open to healing and letting go of emotions that are stuck and suppressed.
Wonderful.
Her foot.
Mm-hmm.
Her feet need to be solidly planted on ground as much as they can be. She needs to ground as much as she can be. She can be in shoes. She needs to walk more.
Okay.
And walk she will.
Mm-hmm.
Her hands. She needs to put her hands in water more.
Okay.
Submerge herself in baths. Run water over her hands. Warm water, no soap. Not for cleaning. Just for the purpose of healing. Embodying water will help her let go of stuck emotions within her body that she is unable to release. There is very set beliefs that she needs to let go of, and she will.
Okay.
It's not that she can't have beliefs. It's that we just don't need to have such a firm grasp on them. We just need to let our lives flow.
Okay.
Please proceed with your questions regarding her body.
She wanted to know what she can do to heal her bowel issue and where the pain originates from. What can you tell her about this?
Loss and loneliness. She has stuck emotions regarding loss and loneliness. She is not releasing these emotions.
Is this from her current life or past lives?
Her past life.
Okay.
We are working on this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a little bit from this life. She lost someone, and that pain is very real.
Right.
She needs to understand they're okay and accept that they're okay. She needs to let it go. If she feels in any way that she partook or she is to blame, she needs to understand that is not true.
Okay.
We all have pasts. We all choose our exit points. And it has absolutely nothing to do with any other soul.
Okay.
It is only our path.
Right.
She needs to understand that the loss she has felt, although it was painful, it was there for a purpose.
Okay.
For her to be able to fix her bowels, she needs to let the emotions flow, and she can't be stuck in her own shit, so to speak. Excuse our language.
Mm-hmm.
It's the easiest way to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not saying that in a bad respect. Saying stuck in the emotions that she is unable to move, the shitty feeling, if you get what we mean.
Right. Yeah. Wonderful.
If she wants elaboration, we can give her elaboration, but we would like to wait a couple of weeks, let her be in more of a open space. We can give her any information that she needs through automatic writing if she is prepared, through you, through this vessel, through dreams, through meditation. Any way she is willing to receive. She just needs to let us know that she needs the answer and that she is ready to see. But she needs to be ready to see, hear, and understand.
Okay.
And we will find the best way for it to come to her. She doesn't need to worry about quieting her mind or being overly valiant when it comes to seeing and hearing. She just needs to be open to it.
Mm-hmm.
And what she hears will be what she needs to hear. She doesn't need to question what she hears. She just needs to embrace and embody what she hears.
How is Gail doing with
The left
hearing?
side. The left side. She needs to hear on the left.
Okay.
She will hear it on the left, not on the right.
Okay.
She will hear it very subtly, very quietly. She needs to be more open to hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Her left ear is more open than her right, but her right ear is just as bad as her left, if that makes sense.
Okay. She wanted to know the cancer that she had and the bowel blockages. Were those exit points for her?
They could have been, but her soul is very strong. Her soul was never going to let them be exit points.
Right.
They were like safety guards just in case.
Okay.
She's very strong. She's very noble. She is very empathetic and understanding when she wants to be. When she embodies who she is very much perfect in every way. She just needs to see her perfection and her flaws as perfection.
Okay.
She needs to understand that the cancer was related to anger.
Mm-hmm.
She just needs to be open to moving emotions within her body that are stuck, that are to do with the parts of her that she is not willing to accept, the situations that she is not willing to accept, the heartbreak and the pain that she has been through that she is not willing to accept. Now, in her mind, she might feel like she has accepted these, but these are very subconscious, very deep. When she is willing to see them, she will see them and she will be able to release them.
So she hasn't released them yet?
She has released plenty, but not all.
Okay.
Residue is something that can linger and can be sparked off very quickly.
Okay.
She won the battle. She hasn't won the war.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, thank you. She also wanted to know about shoulder pain. Same thing, this is from past lives or this current life?
Current life, she needs to live her life and she needs to stop shouldering other people's responsibility for the actions that they have put forward in the world. She needs to understand that when someone does something wrong, it's what they did, not what she did. She did not participate in that. Even if she was the one to give advice or the one to be there or the one to see the situation, whatever it be, she needs to understand that they have their own paths to choose, just as they have their own lessons to learn, just as she does. Now, in some cases, there's lessons for her to learn in these situations where she is shouldering other people's responsibilities. And she just simply needs to let it go. She needs to see it for what it is. She needs to see how they participated, how she participated, and she needs to let it go. She doesn't need to embody or hold on to anybody else's pain or anything that they feel because of her actions, if you understand what I mean. Mm-hmm. If she has any further questions, she wants to do soul speak sessions, she definitely needs to look more into that. Okay. This vessel will not be able to do any soul speak sessions for a while. She has too much on her plate, but she would be her best bet. But if she wanted a second option, there is plenty of people that do soul speak sessions that she would be able to look for if she is not willing to wait, and it is okay for her if she is not willing to wait. If she is willing to wait, okay, that is okay as well. Her best bet would be to focus on something small and build her way up.
Mm-hmm. And learn how to do it herself?
Yes, which this vessel can help her with, but she would need to wait.
Okay. Who are these other people she's shouldering the responsibility for?
I see men. Mm-hmm. I see a young woman, okay, a relative. We cannot see much more. She is resistant to see. We are unable to see.
Okay. Thank you for that. She
will have a penny drop. She will have a moment when she hears this. She will go, oh. We urge her to pause at this point and really think, but not in an ego respect. Really just feel who it is that she could be shouldering these problems for. We can help her let go of it, but she needs to be open to seeing.
Right.
We see two men and a woman.
Okay.
Definitely a relation.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot make out whether it is a woman or a man. We also see a small child, which is the embodiment of her inner child. Okay. Where she has shouldered responsibility for things that happened to her when she was a child, and she needs to let it go. Whether it be things that she is ashamed of doing, whether it be things that she is ashamed of seeing, hearing, she just needs to let it go. Okay. We urge her to try automatic writing. We urge her to ask simple questions and move forward with harder questions as she goes. But we urge her to start believing what she is hearing is real. Okay. And believing in herself and believing that she knows exactly what it is that she needs to know.
Thank you. She had one more question. She said she keeps reprimanding and cursing at the pain in her body. And she says, mistakes I make during the day, I need to stop these. Correct? My body is in pain, racked. And she's so tired of having pain constantly chattering at her. How does she find relief? And she asks about the pain in her feet from bunions, her shoulder, etc. I think you addressed a lot of that already.
We touched on the feet before. We want her to ground. We want her to stop being angry with her body. We want her to start seeing the good in her body. We want her to start seeing the functions of her body that are working well, accepting them and embracing them. The more we get angry with our body, the more we tell our body that it's bad for doing what it's doing, the less likely we are to heal, the less likely we are to get our messages, the less likely we are to work in sync with our body. We need to love our bodies, the good and the bad, even the pain. The more she can embrace the pain and let the pain go, the better she will be. When she reprimands her body for the feeling that she has, it's only going to get worse because her body responds to the way that she is treating it. When we say, oh, my feet hurt, oh, my shoulders hurt, well, our body's going to go, okay, sure, I'll make it hurt. Mm-hmm. When we tell our body that we appreciate the feet that we use to walk, we appreciate the hands that we use to hold others and embrace others, we appreciate our mind that we use to think, our body responds. Our body appreciates kind words. When we tell our bodies that we love our bodies and the different parts of us, we love our eyes for seeing, our ears for hearing. It doesn't matter what level we're at regarding seeing and hearing. But we embody everything that we need within our body. Our body can heal. Our body can do what it needs to do to move forward.
Sounds to me like that's all about embracing more high vibrational way of being. Is that correct?
Accepting our vessels for what they are, our vessels. Accepting ourselves for who we are and just loving ourselves. It's very hard to love ourselves when we're angry with the pain that we feel. We really want to get to the bottom of the pain that we feel within our bodies. Then we need to listen to our bodies, and we're not listening to our bodies when we're reprimanding our bodies for the way that we feel. Again, soul speak would be very, very important for her. We urge that she slowly steps into it, though, because if she just gung-ho decides to try and heal everything in one spot, it's not going to work, and it's going to have repercussions that are going to be very painful. Okay. She needs to start off small. Start off very, very small. Something as simple as like, oh, I cut my finger. Why did I cut my finger? Or right. I hit my finger. Why did I hit my finger? If she is willing and she is able, she writes down small things that have happened throughout her day. She needs to be mindful. So like, oh, I tripped on a stair today, or I banged my elbow. If she writes them down and she tries to do an automatic writing session, she will get the answers that she is seeking. We then strongly suggest that she emails her answers to you. Okay. And you ask this vessel. Okay. And this vessel will be able to elaborate, and it will help her learn. Again, she needs to understand that this vessel has a lot on her plate, and she will get to her when she can. She'll be able to help with the email thing pretty much right away. But in the long run, if she wants to choose this vessel to help her with soul speak, she would need to wait. Wonderful. It wouldn't be years, it wouldn't be months and months, but it would be a little while.
Okay. Wonderful. I will let Gail know.
We urge her to not just Google her symptoms. We urge her to listen to her body. When she knocks a hand or a foot or anything like that, if she is aware of what she was thinking of in the moment or what she was doing, it is very important information to write down, and it can be key to helping her understand the complexities within her body and the messages that we are trying to give her.
Thank you. Gail says she remembers only one time in her life when she was happy, and it was the time she found a lost dog. She wants to know why she's sad most of the time in this life.
She doesn't see herself for who she is. She doesn't see her inner beauty. She doesn't see all the beautiful things that she has in her lives. We say lives because we mean her past lives as well. Her feeling sad and fearful and angry and anxious and just not feeling right has been a path that she has been going down for many past lives.
Is that related to why she watches all this suffering on earth? The animals, people, plants.
She embodies it. She embodies it more than a lot of people do. She absorbs the energy of sadness very quickly because she does not protect her energy. Okay. She empathizes on a very deep level with the pain within the world, especially with animals, especially if an animal is hurt or been hurt. If someone yells at an animal or treats an animal cruelly, even if it's not in front of her, she feels that very deeply. She needs to learn to protect her energy. She needs to shower and get rid of any negative energy throughout the day. She needs to get herself an amethyst crystal that she can hold, she can embody, and she can absorb its energy. She needs to put it into the ground for 24 hours, and she needs to let it completely cleanse. She needs to do that once a week. She needs to hold it high in the sky at night as she looks at her star. Okay. And she needs to accept that it can help heal her. Okay. She needs to see the good in her life instead of seeing the sadness. She needs to wake up in the morning and she needs to think of one thing that she can be grateful for the day, even if it's as simple as her breathing. Even if it's as simple as her liking the smell of her food. Okay. or seeing a happy animal. She needs to slowly but surely see the good in her life, not just the bad. For her to get out of a depressive state, she needs to see herself for who she is, and she needs to see her worth, and she needs to see the happiness that she is embodying and that she is able to feel, and then she will be able to feel it. She needs to stop watching anything. And when we say watching, we don't just mean TV. We mean in her whole world. Mm-hmm. She needs to stop seeing the cruelty. She needs to stop embodying the cruelty. She needs to stop even letting that in. She needs to slowly but surely start seeing the happiness in her life, the things that she is grateful. We strongly urge her to create a list of those things that she is grateful for, whether it be people, whether it be places, whether it be animals, whether it be tiny little moments that she had. We want her to see that she has so much good in her life. We don't want her to see the bad anymore. We want her to do the opposite as well. Write down all the things that she is scared of, all the things she is fearful of, all the things that make her sad. We want her to go through that list, and we want her to see it for what it is. If something makes her upset, like the ostrich farm is coming to our mind, and what happened, we want her to see it for what it is. She doesn't need to hear it from someone else. She needs to feel it within herself. It was divinely guided. It was something that was meant to happen. And as painful it is, and as hurtful as it was, she needs to understand it is for the greater good of humanity, and she needs to let that go. If she hears a sad story or someone wants to tell her a story, she needs to say, no, thank you. Mm-hmm. She needs to protect her energy and protect her feelings. For her to feel good, she needs to stop letting sadness in. Right. We have plenty more that we can tell her about this, but she is not ready. And we will give her what she needs as she is ready. She will come back. She will want another session, whether it be a surrogate session or a session with you. It will be very good for her to hear more. Mm-hmm. The equal energy exchange can be worked out between you all.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. She wanted to know why her horse Ben was so close to her. What can you tell her about Ben?
Ben was not just a horse. Ben was the embodiment of happiness for her. Mm-hmm. She was happy, even though she might not have felt it in every moment. Ben made her see freedom in a different way. Ben made her feel freedom in a different way. The name Ben was very symbolic for her. Mm-hmm. And we urge her to look into the meaning of the name Ben. Okay. And the third life path 3.
Life path 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not because Ben was life path 3, but because of the soul that embodied Ben was a life path 3. It is all about divinity and being God's child, so to speak, the perfect Trinity. Okay. The embodiment of Ben was all about freedom, mostly.
Okay. She wanted to know, is he the embodiment of Rusty? Connected to Rusty in some way?
Yes, but not in all ways.
Okay.
Just essence.
Okay. She also wanted to know about her dog, Chessie. Is her dog, Chessie, reincarnated with her right now?
No.
Okay.
In the future, she will see the reincarnation, but not in the way that she expects or the way that she would expect. Mm-hmm. There is essence of this animal around her everywhere.
Okay.
Although they're not specifically reincarnated right now, there is always essence. She can see essences, and she can see different energy if she is just willing and ready and open to see it. Okay. The big thing that she really needs to work on is seeing the happiness in her life instead of the sadness. Mm-hmm. She needs to protect her energy and only let what is good for her in. It is very easy to see bad in the world and feel emotions and embody those emotions of the bad things that are happening in the world in your immediate realities. Right. We urge her to step away from that And if she has people in her life that have a tendency to be morbid or negative, she needs to step away from them. Not physically, more emotionally than anything. She needs to set boundaries, and it's okay for her to say, like, I don't want to hear that story. Even if her empathetic side comes out and she wants to be there for them, she can be there for them without hearing the story. She can tell them that she understands that they're in pain and that they need to vent. But right now it's not a good time for her to hear it. But she will be there for them in any way that she can, without her embodying that anger, sadness, any emotion that will pull her down more. This comes hand in hand with the whole concept of her not shouldering anyone else's responsibility for their own problems anymore.
She said she's noticed a big change in the way she feels and thinks. Sometimes she feels floaty, her mind just zipping along really fast, and understanding why she's doing things, realizing her thoughts and controlling the way she's reacting. Is this her evolving?
Yes, it's her living more in the moment and being more conscious of her actions and how they affect her in the whole. Okay. She has recently come out of a dark night of the soul. Okay. She has recently began to be willing to embody herself more. She needs to continue to do this, be more conscious, be more open, not just with what she's doing, but when she's with other people. It is very important for her not to let any negative energy in. It's very important for her not to embody or embrace their feelings. It doesn't mean she can't be there for them. It just means that until she is at a level that she can completely protect her energy. We feel a lot of resistance with this. Okay. Until she is at a level that she is completely able to protect her energy, she cannot be there for others the way that she wants to be. It's great to be an ear. It's great to be the emotional padding for others. But when it affects your energy to the level that it is affecting hers, it's time to step back and put yourself first. It's okay for her to be there for others. And when we say others, we don't just mean physical people. We mean like situations in the world. We mean animals. We mean anything that is happening. We just need to be very clear with her. We're not talking specifically about one thing. We're talking about all emotions that come in and directly affect her. Okay. It is very, very important for her to focus on her happy place, work on her inner child, and work on really embracing her inner child and her happiness, and taking baby steps to find that happiness within her everyday reality.
Kind of leads to her next question. She wants to know about the Muslims in the world that cause women and animals pain and suffering. She says, are they going to become peaceful and just live among us without changing our laws?
We beg and we urge her to detach completely from anything in the exterior world that is affecting her emotionally. Mm-hmm. The answer that she is seeking is not an answer we can give her due to free will. Okay. We can, however, let her know that the way that she perceives her reality needs to become more happy, more fluid. Mm-hmm. And this can be done by her finding that inner happiness, which she will, baby steps. She needs to be gentle with herself and happy with herself. More importantly, she needs to be gentle with her body. She needs to embrace her body, the good and the bad. And she needs to work with those parts of her that are in pain. Okay. But on a happy note, she needs to stop being upset and angry about how she is feeling. To get to the root of the cause is going to be important for her. Instead of being like, wow, my feet hurt so much today, she needs to look at it in a different perspective. This is what my feet were able to do for me today. I was able to do this much today. I was able to take 2 more steps than yesterday. I was able to stand for 5 minutes longer than yesterday. She needs to start seeing the good, not the bad. We urge, we beg. we will help as we can.
Thank you. Well, is the reason she's upset about the Muslims, can that be related to past lives?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to touch on that.
We are not ready to show her a past life with this until she is ready to embody more happiness within her life. We feel a very strong empathetic connection in her.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to use that empathy toward herself right now, being empathetic toward her situation, and just changing her perspective with the way that she sees things. Instead of being upset about something, she needs to see it for what it is and be more open to seeing.
Okay. She wants to know why Jeffrey Wolf Green books are calling to her.
Because there is knowledge in there that she seeks. There is experiences that she can feel. There is emotion she can embody. There's a lot within there that can make her see what she needs to see without showing her, if that makes sense. There is parts within that she will relate to, and there is parts that she will be able to connect with her inner self because of things that have been said.
Right.
There is parts in those books that will make her go, oh, now I see it. It'll also help her change her perception and her perspective with different parts of her life without even realizing that that's occurring. It'll be unrelatable subjects, but it will somehow weave into situations that she has been in or situations she will be in. It will just give her a feeling of happiness.
Wonderful.
She just needs to be open to it.
Thank you. She wants to know how she can learn astrology in this lifetime really fast. She says she knew it well in a past life and wants to learn it all in this lifetime.
Yes, she will. We have asked her to connect more with the stars and the moon and just the universe in general. The more that she is willing to slow down and take steps to connect with herself, the more she will be able to connect with her abilities. We need her to understand, and again, we're feeling a lot of resistance with this, that as you guys say, Rome wasn't built in a day. She needs to understand that her journey is as quick as it needs to be for her, and she can't push it to be quicker.
Okay.
She is able to learn all the knowledge again that she wants, or tap into the knowledge that she wants, but it's going to start with her stepping back and connecting with her inner child and connecting with her ability to heal first, and then slowly but surely moving forward.
Wonderful. She wanted to know who her horse Eric was to her. She says he played a huge part in waking her up to hearing her guides.
A son in a past life. A soul that she has many connections with, a soul that is in this past life, specifically that we showed her. The second past life, the soul was in that past life. The soul was also a daughter in one of her early past lives and is now currently a guide.
Why did Eric choose to leave when he did?
She was open as enough. We feel resistance. Please give us a moment.
Okay.
She was open as much as he was able to help her open her mind, her soul, and her body. She felt like he could help her more, but he was unable to help her more.
Okay.
He came to do what he did quicker than what he was supposed to. And that hurts her.
Okay.
We're going to release that from her heart.
Thank you. Let me know when you're done.
We are done.
Thank you. She says she wants to know why she always feels this need to hurry and get things done. She has all these projects like glass, sewing, astrology, asking questions. What's happening with her when she's feeling this need?
Her ego and her fear is taking over, and she feels like she needs to be somewhere where she's not ready to be. Her ego is telling her if she just speeds up and if she does it quicker, then she'll have everything that she needs and she'll find happiness. But the truth is she needs to let go of that, and she needs to slow down, and she needs to embody what she is doing in her moment. She needs to understand her ego is trying to protect her. She needs to speak kindly to her ego, and she needs to let her ego know that her ego is a part of her and it doesn't need to protect her, and she appreciates everything it has done to help her, but she is ready to work simultaneously with it. She needs to be more in the moment, and she needs to slow down. She needs to slow down to the speed of a snail. She needs to embody what she is doing and embrace what she is doing very slowly. She needs to take small baby steps. She needs to focus on her healing and understanding her body. Once she can understand her body and she can understand her mind, she will be able to connect more and more with what she needs to do and go forward with. She does not need to do anything at a speed of light. She needs to step back. Her ego is basically unintentionally fighting against her, trying to protect her, making her think that she is not going to have all of this done in this lifetime. So therefore she needs to be speedy and she needs to be quick. But in all reality, she needs to slow down and she needs to embody it, and she needs to really be in the moment. If she has a project to do, she needs to do one project at a time, and she doesn't need to necessarily prioritize them as much as she needs to know what she is ready to take on.
Okay.
And we will help her with that. We will give her messages, and we will be more pushy with the strength of our messages to help her understand. Slowing down is very important to her. One step at a time, one task at a time.
Thank you.
What isn't important needs to be left alone. Only do what she understands is important, and we will help her with that. We will make noise, literally, if we need to get her the message.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And tell her to listen and to see, and we will help her.
She wants to know why she has so many challenges pricing all these items that she creates for sale. Is there an easy way for her to do this, to price these?
See her own worth.
Okay.
It is all to her disadvantage because she does not see her own worth.
Okay.
Once she is able to embody her own worth, she will be able to see the worth of what she has created. Right now, we urge her to step back and create. And as she creates, we want her to embody that moment, embody the joy of creating, embody the joy of someone receiving her work. Once she has created something, we urge her to step back, not worry about pricing it, not worrying about putting it online. We just want her to embrace the moment of how happy she feels once she has completed something. And if she isn't finding that she is feeling that happiness, we want her to find that happiness. We want her to find even one small thing about what she has created to make her happy. And as she slowly but surely embodies her happiness, she will be able to see clearly. Again, we feel a lot of resistance with this, and we will help her. We want her to embody the creative process, and she will see her worth, and then pricing her items will not be difficult at all because she will see her own worth and she will understand what they are worth.
Wonderful. Thank you. She asked a question about who in her life now is from her soul family. Can you explain this to her, or is she asking the question in a wrong way? And she wants to know about her connection to her brother Lee and her daughters and just all these strong connections she has.
She has quite a few strong connections. We are not ready to share too much. She's overloading herself with information right now. We need her to step back and work on her self-love and her worth. And all of those answers will either come to her or come to her through another source. Right now, we just want her to focus one step at a time. There is no rush. She needs to understand that her time isn't ticking. She is going to be here for many more moons if she chooses to embody who she is and let go of the fear that I need to do all of this right now. She will clearly see how easy it is for her to get everything done in this lifetime and learn everything that she needs. But she needs to step back and stop putting so much pressure on herself. And she also needs to let go of the fear that she won't get these things done. She will, but she needs to step back and do them at her own pace. Slowly but surely, she will be able to do everything that she needs to do and also receive the answers that she needs to. We do have plenty of answers for her regarding her connections, why they're so strong, and her soul family. But we urge her to hold back on getting those answers and seeking those answers and just focusing more on the embodiment of happiness and working on her inner child right now.
Okay, thank you. She has a question about the words she hears in her mind and the tingling down her back. Is that her higher self communicating with her?
It's her Kundalini trying to rise.
Okay.
The words that she hears are very symbolic to her higher self trying to connect with her, but her guides also. The feeling in her back, the Kundalini, will only get stronger the more she's willing to embrace herself and she's willing to back herself, literally back herself. Working on her chakras is something we will suggest, but not until later.
Okay.
We will create a plan for her. We can help her with a structured plan in another session that she does in the future, whether it be through her going down or it be through this vessel, 2 to 4 weeks. If she asks us for structure and a plan regarding what she should do next, we will literally give her a play-by-play. But it will all come down to her working on herself and her happiness and just taking those baby steps and slowing down, really slowing down and stop rushing. She needs to just step back and only do what she needs to do, not what she feels she has to do. She really needs to be gentle with her ego and gentle with her body at this point. We said 2 to 4 weeks before. We would like to change that to 4 weeks.
Okay, thank you. Kind of leads into her next question. She's asking, there's a channeler named Kelly Cologne, and she talks about 3 chakras, the womb, the heart, and the third eye, getting ready for codes. And she's like, am I clearing these spaces for whatever might be coming? I visualize them empty and ready.
Yes, but it's not a path she needs to go down just yet. We really need her to work on grounding and connecting with the earth, which will help her safety and her embodiment of letting go of fear before she is able to step into those other chakras. In all reality, you can work on any chakra at any time, but until you work on the base chakra that is affecting you the most, nothing else will be flawless when it comes to flow. It'll work, but it won't be flawless. You'll still continue to have difficulty with certain parts of your life. We very much so urge her to continue to work on letting go of fear and grounding, and just finding that safe space within herself, and letting go of the external things in her world that are affecting her, especially in a negative way. She's very empathetic toward certain situations and she needs to let that go. No more watching external sources that upset her, whether it be in an empathetic respect or an emotional respect. No more.
Okay, wonderful.
We absolutely really need to make that clear. Things that are externally affecting her will only make it worse for her. She needs to go more within, and we can help her with that, but she needs to let go of understanding what is going on in the world, and she needs to just let go of that. Her world is the only world that matters right now, and that is very important. This vessel's leg just shook, her left leg, which is an indication that she's not ready to move forward from past situations. We're talking about Gail, not the vessel. And we would like to help her with that. And we would like her to write down anything that she feels is holding her back. She can bring it with her to her next session, again, whether it be through the surrogate or it be with you, through her body, her vessel, and we will be able to help her with guidance to let that go.
Wonderful. She'd also wanted to know, she had mentioned to me, she wanted to know, is she doing what she should be doing in this lifetime?
Healing is one of the most important things that she needs to do within this lifetime, and letting her creativity flourish. Yes, she is. To the level that she could be, no, but that's the same answer for everyone. Okay. It's all baby steps. But yes, she is very much so doing what she should be doing, but not all of the things that she should be doing. There is more for her to do. It's not a race. She will get there. She needs to slow down and focus on one thing at a time. We will help her with that. It's very important for her to just step back and see things for what they are, not for what she wants them to be or what she feels they should be, especially with people as well.
Wonderful. She wanted to know why it took her so long to start getting her messages in this lifetime.
We have one more thing, if we can come back to that question. Yeah. There is someone in her life that is quite negative. She should know who we're talking about.
Is this her husband?
She should know who we're talking about. We need her to figure it out. It's not that they can't be in her life. She just needs to fight back the negativity, if you understand what we mean. She needs to, when they're negative, instead of buying into that negativity or being like fighting back in the respect of like verbally saying something back and embodying that negativity, she just needs to understand that that's the way that they perceive their world right now, and she needs to let it go. Okay. She can support them by simply just being like very neutral, and I understand what you're saying, and sorry you feel that way, or just giving them a hug or giving them the nurturing that they require. But she cannot give in to that energy, and she cannot fight back, so to speak. Okay. If she would like us to elaborate on this, we ask her and we urge her to privately message this vessel. And she will be able to help her. We just need her to know that fighting back isn't helping her, and it's actually just her embodying their negativity. And her being defensive for something that they're seeing in her that they not necessarily understand that is actually within themselves. Okay. She doesn't need to fight back and change the way others perceive her. She just simply needs to perceive herself as who she is, let people perceive her the way that they want to perceive her, and let go of that. Right. She's never going to change anyone else's opinion of her when they are so set on seeing someone a particular way. It's always because it's a reflection within themselves. Right. They're going to continue to do that until they're ready to move on, but she just needs to let go of that negativity, not feel like that she is being attacked as a person, and just understand that it's them just venting and them just getting out how they're feeling. Mm-hmm. She knows who we're talking about, and at this point in the recording, if she is still unsure, we urge her to write this down as a question for her next session. Okay. And we will be able to help her. We feel resistance in her ability to be able to speak her truth. It's okay for her to be open and honest with others about how she feels, and if she does feel that she's holding back with what she needs to say simply because she doesn't want to offend or upset someone, we just ask her to reflect on that and to slowly but surely build up her ability to be able to speak back when she is ready. She doesn't need to take on the way that someone perceives her as her own perceptions. She just needs to neutrally let it go. If someone comes to her and is like, you did this, you did that, and they're getting upset with her for something that she did, she doesn't need to take that on and defend herself. She just needs to go, okay, sorry that you feel that I did that, or sorry that you feel I made you feel like this, but I'm not going to receive this energy, and I'm just going to walk away from this. She doesn't need to physically walk away. She needs to physically walk away from the energy, though. Okay. It's okay for her to set boundaries with love, but if she is doing it with anger, then it is not going to help anyone. Mm-hmm. She needs to understand that it's okay for her to defend herself and set boundaries in a neutral manner, but not in a hostile manner.
Okay, thank you. So can we just get back to that last question then I wanted to ask about why Gail feels it's taken her so long to start getting her messages in her life, in this lifetime?
A lot of it comes down to fear of what she is hearing, what she is seeing, what she is knowing. Mm-hmm. She was unable to see the forest from the trees. She was unable to believe that she was worthy to receive those messages. Mm-hmm. She was unable to accept that what she was hearing was the truth. Sometimes we hear things we don't want to hear, and it's very easy for our ego to protect us and step in.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there any other questions that Gail didn't ask today that she should have? Anything else she needs to hear today?
Just that she is very loved and she's very protected, and that everything that she is embodying and wanting to do in life will be done if she's just willing to step back and let it happen. Mm-hmm. She has feelings sometimes about situations and people, and she doesn't honor them. She thinks that she just needs to push through because that person is important to her. She doesn't need to push through those emotions. She needs to feel those emotions, and she needs to find a neutral stance. She doesn't necessarily need to respond to these people regarding the way that she is feeling. It's more about her embodying her inner feelings and accepting how she is feeling and deflecting how they are feeling and projecting onto her. We strongly urge her to start creating ways to protect herself within her mind. The white light bubble will help her. Even just putting herself in a box of white light or a love heart of white light and just repeating to herself that she is protected and negative energy will not penetrate her protection form, whatever form she chooses. That will help her. We mentioned amethyst before, turquoise as well, tourmaline.
And these are gems she should have around her or wear?
We would like her to create them. She needs to physically create them herself as a bracelet. Okay. We would like her to put them in the earth for 24 hours before she wears them. And we would like her to wear them and just utilize them as kind of like a vessel to help protect her energy. We would like her to look into an opal ring that she can wear that will also further help her with the embodiment of understanding and accepting who she is and just deflecting energy.
Wonderful. Well, Gail had no more questions today. Should we call her session complete?
Yes, but we do need her to understand and know that she is exactly where she needs to be right now, that we love her very dearly and that we are here to protect her and help her. We will continue to help her with her body as she becomes more open to understanding and accepting her messages and letting go of the emotions that are stuck within her body. We want her to start with her feet. It is very, very, very important that she spends more time grounding. And when we say grounding, we don't mean just physically putting her feet on the ground. She can do it like by embodying herself in water, by simply doing different things to her feet that help her feet feel good, by meditating, by just embracing who she is and what things make her safe in this life. Mm-hmm. Feeling safe and letting go of fear is very important for Gail, and we will help her with that. As she is more open and she is more ready, she will start seeing small changes within her life. We really urge her to be open to that and start embracing the little happy things within her life.
Wonderful. Now, one last thing. Gail had sent me a photograph, And she wanted to know why she felt so connected to the photograph she sent me.
We need to confirm, is she wanting to know her connection to the person in the photograph or the connection to the photograph itself?
Can you tell her both?
Yes, so the photograph itself is like an embodiment of an ancestral line that she is healing and that she is connected to. The person within the photo itself is an ancestor that has been in many past lives of hers.
Mm-hmm.
It is someone that she is very deeply connected to and she is very deeply rooted to. The person has also been embodied as her, if that makes sense.
Okay. Is that ancestor reincarnated in this current lifetime?
No.
No. Okay.
But yes.
No, but yes.
Not in the physical form that she
Right.
would expect or anticipate.
Right.
But they are here with her, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They are also one of her guides. They're also one of her spirit animals. They also create energy that moves around her. Like there is many ways that this soul encompasses its journey to help Gail and protect Gail.
Okay.
There is also embodiment within her, an energy that flows within her that is all connected to this ancestral line that she is healing, and she is healed in many ways.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Anything else before we call Gail's session complete today?
No, we feel that she has gotten all that she is needed. We just again want to reinforce that we would like her to slow down and just really embody each moment and really embrace different things that can spark happiness and like a healthy lifestyle within her life.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for all that information.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you. We